Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at Peacock TV, right on the other side of the intro. Okay everyone, so Peacock TV is a new service. It was launched in July of 2020, and it has mostly content from NBCUniversal. Now for a full history and breakdown of what Peacock TV is, go ahead and check the description. I'll put all the pertinent information down there. But for now, let's go ahead and launch the Peacock TV app. Here we're on a Roku device. Quick reminder folks, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Click on subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more of it. And then click the bell and you'll get notified anytime we add new content. Now, in order to take advantage of the service, you will need to create an account. There is a free tier, which is what we're going to be previewing here today. So immediately when we go into the app, we can see this is very similar to many other streaming services and streaming apps. We have our picks, titles that were just added, featured films. Looks like we have some golf content here and various different categories. So this is the screen we're going to see right after we launch the app. Now let's go up to the top here. I like how the app is designed. It's very clean. So let's go up here and go to channels. And if we go into channels, we can see that this is going to give us kind of a live TV type experience. Looks like the golf channel is what we're taken into right away. And if we hit the up arrow on our Roku remote, looks like we can go into the guide here. Now I will say this looks a little bit laggy to me. I'm scrolling through the titles. Now it seems to be moving okay, but it is lagging just a little bit. Hopefully with future updates they'll be able to improve the performance of the app. And if I stop using the remote for just a second, it seems to go back all the way back to the top, which is a little annoying. So let's select something else here. It does seem a little slow to load as well. Looks like it does eventually come up. And we can see here is an example of one of the ads. This will probably be blurred out. But down in the lower left hand corner we have a countdown timer which shows us how long this ad is going to be displayed. And let's go over and try our search function. Like I typically do with every app that I look at, is I do a search for house, and this gives me a pretty good idea of how much content a service has available. It also gives me a good idea of how well the search function works. And as we can see, when we do the search, the results come up very quickly, and we have quite a bit of content here. And if we hit the star, we can get options for a particular title. So let's say we want to, it looks like the only option we have is to add the title to our watch list. So let's select In the Doghouse, and if I hit the star, we can see that I can add this to my watch list. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So that is the search function. Could have a little more content. I've seen a lot of other services that have quite a bit more content when I do this type of search. But do keep in mind the service is fairly new, it's less than a year old, so I'm sure they'll continue to add content and improve things as time goes on. And back here at the top we can see that we can drill down into movies and TV shows. And we have some sports content here, which is pretty good. We have the Olympics. And then we have just a sports section. Looks like we have quite a bit of content here. And on Peacock TV we have WWE Content. They have their own section for WWE Content. There's a lot of stuff here, including some really old stuff. Best of the WWE. So if you're into WWE, this might be a good service to try out. Next we have news. And here we're going to see NBC content. So a lot of options there under news. We have a dedicated Latino section. Looks like it includes WWE content in Espanol. So the last thing we want to do is go up here and we can select our profile. When we go in here, we can do some things like we can change the name of our profile, we can add a profile, and we can change the avatar. But what I want to do is go into the account section. So let's go ahead and check out our account options. Now, of course, we have the free plan, and I think a lot of folks are probably going to stick with that. But we can upgrade, and we have two options. We have a $4.99 a month Peacock Premium option. This is going to give you access to all the content. And then we have the Peacock Premium Plus, which is going to give you access to all the content. Plus, it's going to give you an ad-free streaming experience. You'll also be able to download certain titles to your mobile device. But as we can see, that some channels, events, and a few shows may still contain ads. But the Premium Plus is what you're going to need if you want to have an ad-free experience, or as close to one as you can possibly have. So here you can see those options there. Then we have some other options here on the left. We have help. Here basically it's just going to tell you how to get support. Then we have terms of use. And we also have the privacy policy. Every service you use now is going to have terms of use and a privacy policy. Pretty standard stuff. We have a section for do not sell my personal information. Take a look at that. And then a CA notice. Not a whole lot to do in here. You can sign into an account or sign out of the account. In our case, we're signed in, so we can sign out. So last thing I want to do is let's go back into our browse area, and I'm just going to go into another title. So here we have Dateline. I'm going to go ahead and select this. So here we are in a title, and we can see that I can add the title to my watch list. I can watch the latest episode. I can view all the episodes. We can see there's quite a bit here for Dateline. I can look at similar titles under the More Like This section. And then I can go into collections. So there's quite a bit we can do here. And let's go ahead and watch this. See what we can do. And I'm noticing it takes a little longer than normal. Now for this particular title, it doesn't look like we have an ad playing at the beginning. Quality appears to be very good. And if I pause it, we can see that I have all my playback controls here. Rewind, fast forward, and of course pause. And I can turn on subtitles, and I can also change the audio. I can get information about the title. And then over here on the right, I can go to more episodes. And this is going to take me into the episodes section. So, to wrap up, I think Peacock is a good service. Now, I do think there's a lot of other services out there that have more content. But this service, maybe you're looking for just certain titles that you want to be able to access, and this might be a good way to access those. I really don't, for me anyway, I don't really see a benefit to paying for the premium plans, because even if you pay for the $5 a month plan, it's still going to be ad supported. You're just unlocking the entire library of content. And $10 a month for the content that's here, for the ad-free experience, it doesn't seem like quite as good a value for me, at least not right now. The app seems a little laggy. It may be different on other devices. This is on a Roku device, but it seems to lag a little bit. But these are all things I think that will improve with time, so Peacock is definitely one to keep an eye on. Maybe sign up for the free tier and try it out. Folks, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other YouTubers find quality content, and we really appreciate it. Click on subscribe, and then click the bell to get notified whenever new content is added. As always, comments, questions, and suggestions are welcome below, and we thank you very much for watching.